right, so the announcement has been made. Scary Hours 3. Drake says he's rapping like the Rennies do, is what he says. Salute to everybody on Twitter and X right now in the comments, thinking the same thing that we are thinking over here. Joe Budden really podcasted Drake back in the booth. And not only that, after Drake said he was going to go on hiatus. For those of you who have been following, this is just our opinion. For those of you who have been following the culture, this is historic. One of the most successful commercial artists seems to be realizing that there is more to it than the fame, the money, and the accolades. He's realizing what a lot of writers who have been watching this situation as far as the music have been thinking. And you know what? I'll say this too. Ironically, we all think the same thing about Joe Budden. When are you going to stop playing around and get back to the bars? Both of them. Both of them. They both need to get back in the booth and rap. That's our opinion. Let me know what y'all think. We'll be going through comments. I think that this really needs to be highlighted. Joe Budden got Drake back in the booth. He got Drake back in the booth. I don't know how else you could see it. He was affected enough to put that post on Instagram. For those of you who don't know, there's a lot of history there. This is mixy sounding, but this is just hip hop history. This is part of hip hop history as far as if you're watching the industry. Drake has been commercially the face of American hip hop for quite some time. And for the first time, we're starting to see the legacy is a little bit tarnished in my eyes. Whatever he was thinking, I think maybe the label forced him into it. They wanted him to tap into the younger market. They also, you know what they do with the feminization thing. The rainbow barrettes, painting their nails. You know how the industry plays. But Drake, I think at his core, is a fan and a student of hip hop. And when Joe Budden, someone who is established lyrically, people talk about sales and hits. If that's what you're talking about, you're listening to the wrong podcast. Joe Budden is established lyrically, storytelling, metaphors, all that stuff. When Joe speaks with the history involved, Drake seems to be affected. And I think the announcement was just said. They said he's rapping like the Rennies do. We will see. This is going to be a live episode. We're going to keep updating this. And, we'll give real reactions to this. Let's see if he, some people are saying the ghostwriters are getting ready. I don't know about that. That's kind of messed up. But we'll see. We'll find out. Stay tuned.